So first of all, thank you so much, Pritish, for joining us. And Pritish will be sharing with us his experience, how is he got his internship, and he will be also sharing like what is internship and why it is so much important. सब लोग कहते हैं internship इतनी ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, important क्यों है, and how to find the internship. So basically, we are going to see this in this video, and let's start with the video. And the very first thing, brief introduction पूछ लेते हैं प्रीतिश से. What is Pritish about? प्रीतिश क्या है, उन सब चीज़ों के बारे में पहले पूछते हैं. सो प्रीतिश प्लीज अपने बारे में बताओ.
I am Pritish Vakare. I am currently BE third year student. I am currently doing my graduation from Kavi Kulgur Institute of Technology and Science, Ramtech. My branch is information technology, and I am currently doing an intern as an application developer with Moralis Tech Private Limited.
So actually, Pratish, you are saying that you are doing an intern currently and you are in your third year. So can you tell what is the importance of the internship and basically what is internship about? Internship एकदम लेम भाषा में होती क्या है ताकि लोगों को समझ में आ जाए.
Basically internship means that we are taking a real life experience, that how exactly the corporate world works, how exactly how exactly we are doing, means we are working with the means we are working with the employees, and how we are managing our time and learning new things, and learning and getting the experience, that how exactly the task is carried, which that experience which we are not getting in our colleges, because
Exactly.
in our colleges only the teachers are like, or professors are telling that in company you have to do this work, or in or when you will join this company they will give you 6 month training, and after training they will teach you how exactly works. But the student don't know what exactly is the company, how it runs, how we have to manage our deadlines, how we have to complete our task.
Exactly, यही चीज. Because many of in my videos also, when I post videos, many of them comment that how to get an internship, what is the importance of internship. So basically, as Pritish told in a brief, that these are the things that are important. You are getting a real life experience basically, because when we are in college days, अपने कॉलेज में होते हैं, तो वहाँ पे teachers only say that this is the way the industry works, this is the way the projects are done, but they will not give you a real life experience. So we need to do the internship. So basically, Pritish, please tell that how you got that internship. It was from the college or it was off campus? How you got that basically?
Basically, when I was in my second year, when I was in second year, my seniors in the college, they were like searching for intern, but they were not getting internship. Then when I search on Google that how to get an internship, there I found like website like Internshala, LinkedIn, Let's Intern, Indeed. Then where we can create our, where we can create our basically CV, where we can fill our information and we can apply for those internships that which we are interested.
Okay. So basically, like it was a off campus, na?
Yes, right.
Like you applied from the third party websites like Internshala, LinkedIn, these kind of websites.
Yes, sir. Because as I am coming from tier 3 college, means our college do not provide internship opportunities like tier 1 or tier 2 colleges, so we have to manage by ourselves only. We don't have to depend on college, that college will provide us everything. We have to do something from our own.
Exactly.
If we depend on college, then if we
Exactly.
depend on college and college don't do anything, then it would be the big, means it would we would face the problem, not the college.
Exactly, that is the point. And when you are if someone is there who want to get an internship, who want to he's also in his second year or third year.
Yes.
So what are the steps he need to do? Then he can find internship very easily, or in that very process he can find the internship. What is the steps you would suggest that he should do, he or she?
He or she must basically, he must be confident. He must not think that I am currently in my second year in my college only, then I will do internship in third year or final year. He or she must not think in that way. He must be confident that I am in second year now currently. I must make my CV, and I must approach to companies and see how much I am capable means how am I capable of doing internship. Am I capable of cracking interview which the HR is taking. they must first be confident with themselves, and they must believe in you means they must believe in themselves that they can crack the internship very easily.
Please tell the audience that how much times you have like applied, then you got this internship. Like how much times you have
when
applied to the companies, different companies,
when
then you cracked this internship.
when means when I applied for first time, I applied to more than 10 to 15 companies at that phase. Then from 10 to 15 companies, only one or two people are reading our emails and they are giving the response. And luckily means when we are applying to a means when we are applying to a bulk of companies, from that bulk of companies, means some few companies are only giving the responses, and from that one or two will tell that you have to give interview or next, what is the next step for recruiting ourselves, means for joining their company.
That was my point. Because I will tell you, प्रीतिश, जब मैं वीडियो डालता हूँ ना, तो बहुत लोग ये कहते हैं कि मैंने 5 कंपनी में अप्लाई कर दिया, आई हैव अप्लाइड इन 5 कंपनीज, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग अ जॉब और आई एम नॉट गेटिंग अ इंटर्नशिप. It is not that easy. You have to keep applying. As Pritish said that he has applied more than 15 to 20 companies. He has applied in a bulk. Then he got some responses from 1 or 2 companies. So that is the real, what we say, real example in front of you. That you have to keep applying. When you keep applying, you will get an opportunity for sure. If you don't apply, you are not going to get any opportunity. That was my point. So Pritish, please, like uh, what was the requirement? If I want to, suppose I am in second year, okay, I am your junior, suppose, okay. So I want to get an internship, and मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ कि प्लीज भैया मेरे को बताओ कि कैसे मैं इंटर्नशिप खोजूं और आपको कैसे इंटर्नशिप मिली एग्जैक्टली और मेरे अंदर क्या स्किल्स होनी चाहिए कि मेरे को वो इंटर्नशिप मिल जाए. तो ये चीज प्लीज, लाइक एज अ जूनियर, प्लीज टेल अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट.
If means if you are in your second year basically, then you must first chalk out your plan, what exactly you have to do in your future, whether you have to go for ML, where you have to go for AI, where you have to go as a Android developer or as a web developer. You must first chalk out yourself basically on a page. Then if you have to, if your interest is in web development, like say, then you must learn basically like basic things like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, WordPress basically, and know what is exactly, what is hosting, what is domain, because these things are not taught in our college basically. You must learn this school via means via any platform you can learn, but after learning, then you can create your resume, and on that resume you can add that skills, like I know HTML, I have created, you can create sample portfolio, or you can create your sample website, from which your HR would be impressed that yeah, he is in second year, he is having his own portfolio. We can do after
Exactly,
after
as
after creating your resume, then you can chalk means after creating the means your CV, you can chalk out that what company you have to target. You have to target means there are 10 companies, so all, if you are applying all 10 companies and you are not getting response of anyone, then it is your mistake, that you are lagging behind something. It's not company mistake, because company is hiring us on the skill which they are needed. If they are needed WordPress developer or web developer, then they will check the skills. If that skills are not present in our CV, then they will not take us.
exactly, that is the point. It is a very good explanation. Because like when you apply, you are not going physically somewhere, you are applying by your resume. So resume or CV is very important. Because if a company is hiring an intern with a skill of, say, suppose in an example is app development, suppose, then when you apply with your resume, and in your resume there is nothing about app development, and you have filled everything with only with the Node.js part, with the scripting part, with these kind of ML part, so they will not hire you.
Yeah.
They will not shortlist your resume. That is important. Because सीवी हम क्यों बनाते हैं? सीवी इसलिए बनाते हैं ना कि हम किसी बंदे को, सामने वाली कंपनी को या बंदे को, हम अपना जो पर्सनालिटी वो दिखा सके बिना वहां पे फिजिकली प्रेजेंट हुए, वो चीज होता है. तो सीवी अगर हम नहीं सही से बनाएंगे तो हम आगे नहीं जाने वाले हैं. और ये चीज प्रीतिश ने सही कही. इसको मैं एक एग्जाम्पल की तरह बताता हूँ. बिकॉज सपोज I am also applying in a company for internship, and he is also applying in a company for internship. And I am, suppose his resume shortlisted, his resume has been shortlisted, and my was not. So I will say that this company is not good, it is not giving response, these kind of words I will say. But जहाँ पे प्रीतिश का हो गया है, हो सकता है उसकी जो रेज्यूमे है वो बढ़िया हो मेरे से, इस वजह से उसका हुआ, या जो स्किल्स कंपनी देख रही है वो प्रीतिश के रिज्यूमे में हो, उसके वजह से हुआ हो। तो ये सारी चीज़ें हमें देखनी पड़ेगी, ये सारी चीज़ें हमें देखनी पड़ेगी कि रेज्यूमे कैसे बन रहा है, क्या स्किल्स के लिए वो हायर कर रहे हैं। सो प्रीतिश, लाइक सपोज इज देयर सम जेनरिक स्किल्स दैट यू वुड सजेस्ट, ये स्किल्स होने चाहिए तभी आप कोई भी इंटर्नशिप, सपोज कोई एमबीए का स्टूडेंट है या कोई बीबीए का स्टूडेंट है, ठीक है, इन जेनरिक ऐसे बात कर रहे हैं, ठीक है प्रतीश, इन जेनरिक बात कर रहे हैं कि अगर कोई बीबीए का, बीसीए का, इन सब का स्टूडेंट्स है और उसको अप्लाई करना है किसी भी इंटर्नशिप के लिए, तो क्या स्किल्स उसके अंदर इन जेनरिक होनी चाहिए कि हाँ उसको इंटर्नशिप मिल जाए?
Basically, for taking an internship, basically the skill means your technical skill must be strong, in which we are doing. But rather than that, you are means you are willing to learn new things. You must be means you must be always searching for new things. You must means if you are doing some xyz work, then how that xyz thing is happening, you must be always eager to learn new things. As you are eager, you will find, you will means you will have, you will generate your own interest, and you will be means you will while having their interest, you can work with that thing. That is the most important thing. You have to learn. Nothing we can get easily. You have to work hard for that. many many ma-
Exactly,
many
if you're
many
from
many
any
of my
field,
many
huh?
of my friends are doing internship. Means when they, means I was also, means when I have joined intern, then I was not knowing anything, I only know basics. Then as it means, as I see the means, as I see my colleagues or my seniors as they are working on new things, and I come home, I search on Google what that thing exactly is. Then I learn, I means I take a note of that thing, and then I work on it. Means this is the path we have to follow. As we are from means, as we are not having any scratch knowledge, so then we have to build up ourselves from means from very low level, that we don't know anything. Because
Exactly.
learning is never ending. बिकॉज आप कितना भी पढ़ लो, आपको कभी भी ऐसा ही लगेगा कि आप कुछ पढ़ मतलब आपको कुछ नहीं आता, क्योंकि पढ़ाई कभी ख़त्म नहीं होती है.
नई नई चीज़ें डेली आती रहती है, नई
हाँ,
नई चीज़ें सीखनी पड़ेगी,
टेक्नोलॉजी,
तभी आगे आपको प्रोग्रेस मिलेगा।
एवरी डे न्यू थिंग्स आर कमिंग इन दिस वर्ल्ड.
तो ये इम्पोर्टेंट होती है कि यू कीप लर्निंग, यू हैव दैट एटीट्यूड दैट यू कीप लर्निंग एवरीथिंग डेली, लाइक समथिंग, कोई भी एक चीज़ लर्न करना ज़रूरी है और उसको प्रैक्टिकली अप्लाई करना ज़रूरी है। अगर मैं बीटेक स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बोलूँ तो उनके ऊपर देखो, सपोज आप कोई कोई प्रोग्राम पढ़ रहे हो, ठीक है, सपोज यू लर्न समथिंग अबाउट एरे और समथिंग अबाउट लिंक लिस्ट, सो यू हैव टू अप्लाई विद अ स्मॉल प्रोजेक्ट और समथिंग लाइक दैट। और आप HTML अगर पढ़ रहे हो तो HTML में एक छोटा सा पेज बना लो, वो आपका प्रोजेक्ट में काउंट हो जाएगा। बिकॉज इफ यू आर इन योर सेकेंड ईयर और फर्स्ट ईयर, यू आर डूइंग दिस थिंग्स, यू आर टेकिंग दिस एफर्ट्स, सो कंपनी विल सी दैट कि हाँ उसने एफर्ट लिया है, एंड they will hire you. That is important. The projects part is important, the application part is important, theory part is not that important, application part important होता है। So basically प्रीतिश, आप ये बताओ कि लाइक जब आपने अप्लाई किया था तो आपका इंटरव्यू हुआ था, कैसे हुआ था, क्या हुआ था, सिलेक्शन का प्रोसीजर क्या
हाँ
था
सर.
when you got this internship?
Basic interview means basic interview, like what is your means what is your background, what is your means, in brief introduce yourself. Then means what you have to learn from this internship, means normal basically basic questions that we are preparing while giving interviews. I means I have not prepared. Means when I have given my first interview, means I was so nervous that I was not able to answer the questions properly. Then in second year I practice myself in front of mirror, that how I have to give answers to that questions. I prepare some means some lines, and then from learning these all things, I have cracked that second or third interview.
Exactly, that is important. Whenever you are going for any internship or any role, I will say that internship is a kind of rehearsals that are going on when you get into the industry, or when you get into the job. So you need to like rehearse very well whenever you are going for any interview. So a person who has done an internship and a person who has not done an internship, अगर मैं दोनों को कंपेयर करूं, तो जिसने इंटर्नशिप की है वो पहले सेलेक्ट होगा कंपनी में, न कि वो दूसरे बंदे को सेलेक्ट करेंगे, बिकॉज उसको रियल लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस है कि इंडस्ट्री वर्क कैसे करती है, वो पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट में काम कर चुका है कि हाँ ऐसे ऐसे काम होता है, ठीक है। तो वो इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, इसीलिए मैं इंटर्नशिप्स पे बहुत ज़्यादा फोकस करता हूँ, हर वीडियोस में भी बोलता हूँ, और आई हैव प्रॉमिस्ड यू कि ऐसी वीडियोस लेके आएंगे जिसके ऊपर। तो प्रीतिश को हमने खोजा, प्रीतिश ने हमें रीच आउट किया और यहाँ पे हम दोनों हैं। और प्रतीश, इफ लाइक समवन वांट्स टू कनेक्ट यू, कि आपसे बात करनी है, आपसे कुछ पूछना है, उनको कोई गाइडेंस लेनी है, तो आपसे कहाँ पे रीच आउट कर सकते हैं वो?
They can reach me out in anywhere. Means I will give my LinkedIn ID also, so they can text. They can ping me up there.
Okay, okay. So I will mention the LinkedIn ID of the Pritish in the description. I will ask him for his LinkedIn ID and I will pin in the description or in the comments anywhere. You can find that, and you can ask him if you want something like guidance from him, because he is doing an internship. He has got his internship, first internship. So he will explain you very well, और वो बहुत सही से बताएगा, तो आप उससे पूछ सकते हो, और he will be happy to help. So बेसिकली प्रीतीश, टेल मी वन थिंग, और उसके बाद लास्ट क्वेश्चन शायद होगा। बेसिकली लाइक व्हाट आर द मिस्टेक्स वी डू, जो मतलब हमें नहीं करनी चाहिए जब हम कॉलेज लाइफ में होते हैं, तो हम क्या नहीं करना चाहिए कि हम एक सही अगर पाथ पे चलना चाहते हैं, व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू लाइक एंटर इनटू द कॉलेज, फ्रॉम दैट टाइम टू द एंड ऑफ द कॉलेज, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स वी नीड टू डू, कि वो गलती हम ना करें, वरना वहां पे हमारे करियर पे बहुत ज्यादा असर पड़े। क्या क्या चीजें हमें नहीं करनी चाहिए?
Basically, you means you don't need to be so much, means you don't need to be so much dependent on your college that after in fourth year you will study and you will crack any MNC placement, or any you will be, means you will be placed in any multinational company, or we are saying nowadays there is a means fascinated world called FANG, or we will be, means if I am working really hard then I will be blessed at FANG. We have to start from the small things. When you are starting from the small thing, you will get one big thing.
Exactly.
You have to
ये
you have
चीज,
to search.
this thing is
We have to
important
search
that
for internship.
हाँ,
We have to learn new skill. We have to, means every day, means there is like after giving one sem there is 2 or 3 months break, or there is 2 months summer break. Then in that summer break you can learn new skills rather than the skills which are in your textbook or which are in your college syllabus. Rather than that, or like your college is having Java, from Java also you can learn many things, because there is also a world beyond Java, advanced Java, Spring, etc. Many more things are there. You can learn those things if you are having interest in that particular subject. If you are having, if you are data ML, or means you are data science or ML enthusiastic, then you can learn new things, or you can learn new, means you can explore new things and create new projects. As many as projects you create in those 4 years, it would be helpful you. It would be helpful to you for after the engineering, because practical knowledge
exactly, that is
because
important. हाँ, practical knowledge is
practical
important.
knowledge is important, not the theory part is important. In, means if you are learning, if you are learning, if you are doing BE, then there are 35 to 40 subjects in BE. From that only there is only one subject in which you are having in which you are creating your specialization. That is the main thing.
Exactly, that is the main thing, because when we are in college, what we do, that someone is learning Python, we go for Python, then we complete our Python, and some of my friend is working, then he is working on suppose Java, then we
Java.
switch from Python to Java, then again some friend is saying or senior is saying that C पढ़ लो, तो C पे switch हो जाते हैं। ऐसे नहीं करना है, एक लैंग्वेज पकड़ो, एक लैंग्वेज पे एक्सपर्टीज बनाओ। व्हेन वी आर गोइंग फॉर सपोज जावा, ठीक है, जावा हम पढ़ रहे हैं सपोज, या कोई भी, ये सबके लिए एप्लीकेबल है, एमबीए कोई भी, सबके में ऐसी स्किल्स होती हैं, ठीक है। सपोज जावा पे हम पढ़ रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो जावा को ही इंटीग्रेट करते रहना है। जावा पढ़े, एडवांस जावा पढ़े, उसके बाद स्प्रिंग पढ़े, हाइबरनेट पढ़े, ऐसे धीरे 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 पढ़ाना है चीज़ों को। ऐसे नहीं करना है जावा पढ़ लिए, नोड पढ़ लिए, नोड जेएस पढ़ लिए, उसके बाद जावा स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ लिए, फिर रिएक्ट जेएस पढ़ लिए, ऐसे नहीं करना है। चार चीज़ें पढ़ के कुछ नहीं होने
And
वाला
I
है।
would
यू नीड
I
टू
would
इंटीग्रेट दिस लाइक इन दैट फील्ड ओनली,
and
मतलब जावा पढ़ा तो जावा के बाद एडवांस जावा, ऐसे धीरे धीरे बढ़ाना है चीज़ों को। सो ये सारी चीज़ें
and I
थी,
would like to
और
add
हमने लगभग
I would
ऑलमोस्ट,
like to add one
हाँ
more thing in that, sir. What did you say?
हाँ, श्योर,
That if you are learning something, then go for the logic. Don't go for the syntax, or don't learn that syntaxes. Go for the logic. How that exactly works. Means if you are inheriting the class from an object, or if you are doing some oops concept, then how that concept are exactly there, how that running in your code, you must understand that concept. Because logic building, no one taught you logic building. Everybody will taught you system.out, print ln, printf statement, this print for loop, etc. But no one will taught you how how you have to develop the logic. You have to develop the logic by your own, by creating how as many as project. Or nowadays there is a competitive programming or competitive coding. Many website like Hacker Earth, HackerRank are there. they means where people are competing or improving their coding skills, there you can practice.
So I want to add up one more question. That is, suppose like Pritish, you do coding,
Yes
right?
sir.
So what are the, suppose someone is asking me कि लॉजिक कैसे सुधारें या प्रोग्रामिंग कैसे सीखें या नॉर्मल, अगर if someone is good at programming and he want to practice from somewhere, how he can do?
If someone is asking me that how he must improve his logic because he is not getting some basic portion, like when we are learning any programming language, we are first solving the basic question like factorial of a number, adding two numbers, or Fibonacci series question. So from that, from because basically the students are, or like my colleagues are facing problem are like that looping, they don't know that how the loop exactly works in looping or in functions, that how the function is called by the method or by the object. They don't know basically these basic things. So you must start from the scratch, you must learn first basic, then you must solve that some basic level problems like Fibonacci, factorial, etc. This problem you will get on lead code, hacker rank, hacker earth, geek for geeks is also where we can practice this type of question. Then after solving these questions, we can switch to the means higher level of questions, like that question like real life example. If one person is running on a staircase, he is jumping two staircase at a time, then what would be and on what staircase he would be on 99 times. This is dynamic programming, this they have to learn by yourself only. No one will means basically teach them that how this thing is work, because logic building is exactly the thing which we are doing when we are small. We have to develop by ourselves only.
Exactly. Because suppose you are solving a question of Fibonacci series, suppose, as Pritish told. So when you are going for the internship or whenever you are going for any job, ठीक है, तो वहां पे ऐसे नहीं पूछा जाएगा that solve this question, और एग्जाम दे रहे हो कोई एप्टीट्यूड का या प्रोग्रामिंग का, कोडिंग का, you are giving any exam, so there will be not a question that make a program for Fibonacci series. There will be a full paragraph, एक full paragraph आएगा, वो पूरा एक प्रॉब्लम होगा, उसको आपको सॉल्व करना रहेगा कोड के थ्रू. सो वो आता है आपके जब प्रैक्टिस, व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस विद, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ साइट लाइक हैकर अर्थ, हैकर रैंक, लीप कोड शेफ, लीप कोड, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ साइट्स. यू कैन प्रैक्टिस ऑन एनीवन एज पर योर व्हाट वी से,
Convenience.
जैसा आपको अच्छा लगे जो साइट. आई विल सजेस्ट द हैकर रैंक बिकॉज वहां पे काफी स्टेप बाय स्टेप चीजें दी रहती
And
है,
level of
जैसे पहला किया, दूसरा किया,
level
हाँ,
of question is also
by level of difficulty.
level of
हाँ,
difficulty is also main thing. You
हाँ,
must not go on direct fifth stage or 5-star problem or 4-star problem. You must start from first 1 star, 2 star, then from means slowly you can increase your difficulty. If you are directly going to a 5-star problem which is like a 10 line long problem statement and you are not understanding, then you get demotivated that I don't know anything here, what I have to do now. Then you are googling it out and you are copying code from somewhere else. From that you will not means you will solve that problem, but you won't learn anything. For learning you have to understood what exactly that statement is means what exactly is the meaning of that statement, and according to that statement you have to form your pseudocode, or you have to write your code.
सो अभी बंद करते हैं, काफी डीप में हम लोगों ने बात कर ली. इफ एनीवन वांट्स टू रीच आउट टू प्रीतिश, दे कैन रीच आउट ऑन the links I have given in the description. You can find him on the LinkedIn. He will, like, if you connect to him, you can ask anything from him. He will help you for sure. So this was all about the video. Thank you so much, Pritish. We have talked about everything. If you want to ask anything, you can also comment down. I will be happy to help for sure. And you can just go in the description, just comment down. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, go down and subscribe to the channel. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में ऐसे ही अच्छे इंटरव्यूज के साथ, ऐसे ही लोगों से मिलवाएंगे आपको, ऐसे ही नॉलेज स्प्रेड करेंगे, बिकॉज वी वांट टू गिव टू द कम्युनिटी, गिव वैल्यू टू द कम्युनिटी, दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो चलो प्रीतिश, थैंक यू सो मच. बंद करते हैं अभी.